Good evening. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren, and this is Ian.
Hello.
He's here. It looks like you're nudie in that shirt. It blends in.
Okay.
He has a shirt
Well,
on.
maybe we can use that to our advantage.
PG.
I'm sorry if it's a little bit aggressive.
We'll see how wet it gets by the end of this. It is hot. So make sure you have some water to drink throughout our class. Kettlebell, if you have one, great, use it. If not, you can do this whole class body weight and it'll be just as great. We'll get warmed up, then we'll get into some arm bars, some partial get-ups, and we're gonna press tonight from our lunges.
Remember to adjust the camera.
And we're gonna adjust the camera. Until then, let's get our feet planted, parallel, and just start with a nice foot warm-up. Gently bend your toes through those first knuckles. If it feels all right, push up and switch sides. Switch, push up, switching sides, trying to get a little more bend in those toes for our get-ups. Switch again. This next time we'll come back to that first leg. We'll push to switch. We'll use our big toe muscles to get to the point of the foot, and then we'll try to roll over on those toes. Kick the floor away or push through the toes to kick away. Gently bend, push down, push up, switch. Bend toes, full point, roll over toes, roll back, push and switch. One more time each side. Take your time. Try to avoid foot cramps and wonky ankles. Wonky meaning ankles that are sickling in or out and place down. Keep your feet there. Roll up onto two toes, balls of feet. And just pull yourself up in your straw. Squeeze your butt. Pull your kneecaps up. Find some steady balance here. Once you're steady, could you move your head and look around the room? Remember to keep squeezing everything tight. Keep those knees straight. As you come back to center, slowly descend out of that. Heels slowly drop towards the floor and soft landing. Nice. Right away, let's turn that out to a little bit of a first position, pivoting on your heels and squeezing your butt. Same drill, roll up onto those demi points. Pull your kneecaps up, squeeze your glutes, connect your ribs and hips, maybe look around the room. Back to center, slow descent, back down. Point to the side, place your foot down, slurp yourself up. Try to push those heels towards me. Push those heels forward. 3, 2, knees straight on landing, slow descent. Point and close back to center and shake it out. From there, we'll come down to the floor and warm up our wrists. Woo, lush behind you. Let's get down via nice forward fold. So standing up tall, gently tuck your chin towards your chest and start rolling or pulling yourself down, curling yourself as you roll towards the floor. I try to get my chest and my body as close to my knees as I can without leaning back too much or pushing my butt back. Once you're there, just dangle for a couple seconds. Let your head go, let your arms go. Do you like straight knees? Do you like a slight bend in your knees? Do you like to straighten one knee and bend the other? And then place your hands on the floor, walk yourself out, and come on down to warm up your wrists. Hands spread, fingers spread wide, hands gripping the floor. Pack your shoulders, rotate your elbow pits forward. Let's gently bring your knees under you a little bit more. Shift your weight forward into those fingers and try to push your palms up off the floor in those first knuckle push-ups. And then slowly push down into the floor. See if you can straighten your elbows again. Shift your weight forward a little bit more. And same thing, press the floor away to first knuckle push-up. And then controlled descent. One more time, re-straighten. Repack, shift forward, keep elbows straight as you press the floor away, controlled down, gently back out of that and sit like this if you can. Yes, please. Oh, it's my water bottle's taking the show there, Ian. Looking at Ian's ankles, maybe it's hard to see them, but we're sitting like this right now. Top of the feet are trying to be flat on the floor. Let's extend our hips, tuck our toes, and can you sit back on those toes? How does that feel? How does that feel?
Arches feel
Stretchy? Yeah. Squeeze your butt, lift your hips, come back to the tops of your feet, and can you sit a little bit more comfy after stretching out the bottom of your feet? How wild. Come back here, place your hands back on the floor. Let's go right away to fingers face you. So fingers are facing you, shoulders pull down. Try to keep those elbows straight, and you sit back a little bit, keeping those palms heavy into the floor. Now think about each finger, starting with your thumb, push it down, and then your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, baby finger. Push them all heavy. Slowly start bending your elbows and peeling your hands away from the floor. Shake it out. Let's revisit our ankle sit again. So we're sitting low with our backs of feet, tops of feet on the ground. If you want a little more, could you roll back and lift those knees up? Sorry, it's dark down here. And then extend your hips, tuck your toes, and sit back again on those bent toes. Nice. One side does feel different to me. I feel it a bit more in my left big toe. Untuck toes and sit back down. If this is perfect, we're on the floor and we're going to start with a nice arm bar. I have to switch places with you then. We have our bells, lightish bells to warm up with. Our arm bar is where we cuddle, roll, press, and try to roll over, keeping our shoulders stacked, but rotate our lower body, kind of like we're wringing out a washcloth. So you'll need your bell. You'll be lying on your side. We'll start with a little cuddle. Are you going that way? Start with a little cuddle. 2 hands roll to your back, 2-handed press. Get rid of that assisting arm and put that arm overhead. Push into the floor with that for that hip extension as you drive and end up on your side. Stack your shoulders, pack that top shoulder, screw it in. Keep the wrist straight. That top leg is slowly going to reach away from you. Breathe. Shoulders are stacked. Lower body is finding some rotation, or mid-spine, I should say. Breathe. Either the straight leg like myself, or actually I don't know what Ian's doing. Come back to your hip. Find the floor behind you with your foot. 2 hands. Bell pulls down. Cuddle. Move your body around the bell to do the same thing on the other side. You there?
Yep.
Cuddle.
Cuddle.
2 hands.
Yep.
Roll. Press. Move that second hand away, putting it overhead. Pack your shoulder, hip extension, drive into the floor, onto your side. Head rests. Try not to look at your bell as that hip rolls away from you. Again, I like that straight leg. Ian's doing the bent-legged version. You could be doing this without a bell, or with a very light bell is great too. Breathe, rotate, slowly come back to stacked. Foot finds the floor behind you. 2 hands, bell pulls down. Let's flip over. Sorry, I just thought of something else. Let's flip over and do a little push-up and to get up. But we're going to do more than just a push-up to get up. We're going to do 2 sets of some push-ups right away. Let's go to our top position right now. So either from your knees or from your toes. On this one, we're just going to do 2 rounds of a 10-second negative. Next time, we'll pause in various places. From your toes or from your knees, lift up. Pack your shoulders, brace your abs. 10-second descent, keeping your shoulders set, slowly making your way to the floor, where your chest and your hips land at the same time in 2, 1. Tuck your hips under, Brace your abs, pull your shoulders down and back, push into the floor, and as one unit, push away from the floor. Great. Back to that starting position. Set, shoulders down, butts and abs, slow descend. Heads retracted, shoulders are stable. 4, 3, 2, down, pack, brace, tuck, and 1 unit up. From there, tuck your toes, lift your knees if they were down, and let's try to, for something different, let's be specific and walk our hands to our feet. See how close you can get your hands and your feet, keeping your hands flat. Oh, and come up. Very nice. Oh, maybe roll up slowly. That might be a little quick ascent. Into our bat squats. You back?
I'm back.
All right. Let's step slightly wider than hip width and turn our feet out slightly, just so they're in line with our knees when our knees start to bend. I'm going to stand up tall. I'm going to pretend I'm a nice slice of bread going in the toaster. Tuck your hips under. Slide down into your toaster. Try not to touch the burner behind you and the burner in front of you. Pause at the bottom. Try to push your knees off of your hands for 3, 2. Now drive so hard into the floor that you push yourself up tall. Pull your kneecaps up. Hold this position. Repeat. Tuck under if you need to again. Slide down. Don't get burned. At your bottom, maybe it's a little lower, push out on those knees. 5, 4. Drive into the floor. Push yourself tall. 1 more. Tuck. Slide down. You're low. Knees push back. 3, 2. Look at those arches gripping the floor. Drive up. Look down at your feet. Do they have this nice arch here, or are they rolling in and flat? Try to grip the floor and make that arch of your foot. It'll also help if you drive your knees back too. Shake that out. We're going to come back to the floor and arm bar again. No rules on our descent. Good, good. We're back to the floor. To arm bar again. Ready? I'm using the same weight.
Nice light one.
Yeah. Little cuddle, little roll press. Get yourself organized. Arms overhead, reach long from the tips of those fingers to the tips of those toes. Hip extension. Find your side and stability first. And then when you're ready, exhale and rotate, but keep those shoulders stacked. Knuckles are up towards the ceiling, whether you're loaded or unloaded. Breathe. Slowly come back to your back. Foot finds the floor. 2 hands. Pull the bell down. Switch sides by moving your body. Not the bell.
I didn't move the bell.
No, I know.
Oh,
I said my thing I'm not supposed to say. Back to your back.
back to the back.
Cuddle.
Back to the back.
When you watch yourself, you realize you do things that are annoying. Cuddle. Roll into your back. Not annoying, just habits. Push that bell up or press that bell up. Push into the floor. Extend your hip. Roll onto your side. Keep those shoulders stacked. Try not to look at your bell as you roll that hip away from you. Oh, yeah. Breathe. Roll. Knuckles to the ceiling. Elbows nice and straight. Come back to where you came from. Foot finds the floor. 2 hands. Engage that lat to pull your bell down. Roll. To stand up, we have rules. Push-ups again. This time, we're going to stop at different phases of our push-ups. We're going to hold the top position for 5 seconds, the mid station for 5 seconds, and the bottom hover for 5 seconds. Yeah, that's a much better demonstration than my butt in the air one. All right, top position hold, hands in push-up positions, either from your knees or your toes, lift, pack, hold. That means butt squeezed, abs braced, pull the floor underneath you for 3, 2, find mid-station, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower station, hold, 5, 4, 2, relax right to the floor, tuck hips from the knees or toes, 1 unit up. Right away, top position, hold, 5, mid-station, 5, lower station, 5, all the way down. Ooh, that was hard. All the way up, 1 unit, tuck, brace, up. Walk your feet to your hands again, trying to keep your knees nice and straight, getting them as close as you can to your flat hands.
Can you walk through?
Oh, I can get to my thumbs. Whoa, Ian, that's craziness. Oh, keep those hands flat, but that's pretty crazy.
That's right, you're cheating on that.
Goals. All right, where were we? We were lunging down and up. Slow lunge, not a lot of lunges, but you'll want to be done when we're done. Step back a leg, whichever leg you like. Check it, foot's forward, ankles forward, not side droopy, not in droopy, just forward. Check into your pelvis punch bowl here. Think about tilting your tail to the ceiling or arching your low back slightly. Now use your abs and tuck under. From there, make sure hips are level on the horizons. We'll slowly keep that pelvis as for 10 seconds we start descending towards the floor. 8, 7, thinking about pulling that floor together underneath you. 4, 3, 2, soft landing, stay. Pull the floor together. Pull your front leg towards your back leg. Nothing's moving. Squeeze this cheek. Hold it. Now push the floor away. Push that front leg forward and that back leg back. One more time. Pull it back together. Create that tension. Get ready. Lift off. Slowly back up to standing. Push through that back foot. Step together. 1 lunge. That's enough, eh? Step back with that other leg. We've warmed up those toes. They're ready to be tucked. Pelvis punch. Spill the punch out in front of you. And then scoop it up. Level hips horizontally. Keep that position. Slow descend. 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, soft landing. Keep that pull together underneath you, squeezing the back glute, pulling the legs together. Now push away, send energy out to either side. 3, 2, re-pull energy back in. Get it together. Press the floor away as you ascend back up. Step together. Whew. We're going to come back down to the floor. After we have a sip of water, you should hydrate. That's your cue, Ian. We're going to get back down to the floor and get into our get up, working the first move. That means no rules to get down. Cuddle, roll, press. First move, 3 in a row to the elbow and then controlled away from that elbow. I'd like to talk about that for 1 second, and I'm going to do it this way, I hope. Yeah. When I'm in this position and I'm coming to my back, I want to think about pushing away from my elbow instead of almost straight behind me. Because see how that shoulder gets all crunchy? So I think about pushing almost on a diagonal in line with that leg. Sounds great? Good. We'll do 3 of those each side, and then I'll let you know what's next. With or without a kettlebell, I'll use that for after. I'll use this for now. With your kettlebell, cuddle, roll onto your back, two-handed press, set up those legs nice and heavy, arm out to the side, use your foot that's planted, use your hip extension, pull on your elbow, pause. Now come to your back, pushing away from that elbow, control it down. Repeat, drive up, and then push away from that elbow. You can use your kettlebell as a bit, sorry, I can't talk and do that, a bit of a counterbalance. One last one, up. So as I go away from my elbow, my bell kind of comes across my body, but safely. Two hands, bell comes down, cuddle. It's really hard to talk on that down. I won't talk next time.
Talking about your get up, thinking about your get up. That's good.
Ready? Other side. Cuddle. Roll press to your back. Heavy legs. Hip extends. Pull on that elbow. Nice packed shoulder. Number 2. Nice packed shoulder away. Last one. Whew. 2 hands. Bell comes down. Cuddles. Excellent. Okay, yeah, so we're standing up. How else should we stand up? Yeah, there's rules.
Are there rules?
There's rules. Guess what the rules are?
No.
Push-ups.
Okay.
No.
What if I'm already here?
Well, good thing you're already there. Let's try to string a couple fluid push-ups together. Maybe, excuse me, maybe, there's a bug. Maybe that's 1 or 2. Maybe that's 5. Make them all great, whether it's from your knees or your toes, heads in line, shoulders retracted. I want you to try to get down to that parallel or just past level every time. Here we go. Pick your number, stick to it, and do them well. You should be moving as one unit here. And then when you're done, let's do that same inchworm up, seeing if you've gotten a little bit more range out of those hamstrings. Oh, a little bit more. And stand on up. Great.
Tap started on that one.
Yes. We will stand with our feet wider than hip width apart and get into our Cossack squat. From here, we're going to sit ourselves back and over. Knee is going to come over your toes. Chest is going to be nice and lifted. From here, push into the floor to drive yourself up tall, and then over to the other side. Sitting back. Knee goes over toe, chest stays off your knee. Push back up. 2 more times each side. Sitting down and back. Chest up. Maybe each time finding a little bit more room. Noticing how much ankle mobility we need for such an activity. That knee needs to go over the toes. Last one, each side. You can either have this flat foot or like Ian is on that heel over there. No matter what it is, it's rooted in the floor. Last one, pushing yourself back up. Heel toeing to center. Shaking it out.
That's been wide. I like that.
Yeah. We'll come back down to the floor and do a half get up. That means I want you to get from your elbow to your hand, through to a sweep, pause, and then all the way back down. We'll do 1 each side. Don't worry, we'll get to do full get-ups after. Stay tuned. Get your bell organized. Little cuddle. Roll onto your back. 2-handed press. Use your hip extension to elbow, to hand. When you're ready, lift, sweep, pause. 3, 2, back through. Elbow and to your back. 2 hands, bell comes down, little cuddle. Same thing, other side. Little cuddle, roll onto your back, 2-handed press, hip extends, find your hand, lift, sweep, hand leaves floor. Oh yeah, sorry, half get up, Lauren. Sweep back through to your elbow, control down. Oh, he's getting such a routine. All right.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Last set of push-ups here. I'm going to do my stalls, my 5 seconds in my 3 different positions. What are you going to do, Ian? Ian's going to practice his 1-arm push-up in the negative fashion, you mean?
Both ways. Modify.
So I want you to pick something, whether it's linking those push-ups together, coming with me to mid-stations, or revisiting that negative push-up. Pick one of those activities, maybe do it twice. Here we go. I'm going to start in the top position for 5 seconds. Go. And then I'm going to mid-station, 5. Lower station. And I'm going to try to push right out of that to top station again. One more time. 5. Mid-station. Lower station. And pop, pop. Whew. Finish up what you're doing. We should do one last little inchworm up. Walk those feet up again. Try to keep the hands flat. Maybe they found some new room. Maybe they didn't. Slowly come up. Whew. All right. We're going to revisit our lunges one more time. Come to center. Take a step back with a single leg. Find your level hips, so tucking under likely. Pulling the legs together. Staying up tall, slowly descending. 8, 7, keep squeezing. 4, remember to prepare for a soft landing and land. Pull the floor together underneath you. Hold that, create that tension. We're gonna go right away back up. Up, power, step together, switch legs. Step back lunge, find the levels, tuck the hips, slow descent, squeezing that back cheek, keeping the hips square forward. Soft landing, keep that legs and tension pulling together, prepare for liftoff, up, whew, step together, shake it out. We're going to get into some get-ups here. I'd like to do 1 get-up every 45 seconds for a total of 6 get-ups. That sounds great. Oh, good. Okay, get your kettlebell.
I got mine.
That one?
Yep.
I have mine. This one. Just put this guy over here. We'll start on the floor. 1 full get-up. Take a little break. 1 full get-up. I'll tell you when to go. Let's start lying down. Oh, can we go in 5, 3, 2, get up number 1. Take your time. There's lots of time for a full get up. Whew. She's heavy today. Actually, I haven't used that bell in a while.
24 kilograms, Lauren.
Yeah, it's a little heavy. Second side in 5 seconds. 3, 2, number 2. Good, we have a little break here, about 15 seconds till our next one, which is number 3 of 6. Make sure you're drinking water.
That's 2, right? This is 3.
This is number 3. Back to your first side. 3, 2, here we go. Did you breathe in and out your nose, Ian?
Probably not.
Try it next time.
All right, next reminder.
5 seconds. Get up number 4. 3, 2, here we go. If this pace is a little too fast for you, do one less. Take your time. Work at your own pace.
Look at Lauren for technique.
Yeah. 5 seconds. This is faster than our 1 minute to get up. So 3, 2, second last, 1. Whew. I'm glad there's only one more. One more. In 5. Last get up of the day today. Here we go. Finish strong. Oops.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's tiring today.
good. We worked Ian out. Take a little bit of time as your mouth closed. Are you nose breathing? Are you stealing your friend's water because you're jealous? Stand up. Take a little break.
I've also never done a get up that close to a window before,
Mm.
so I needed to safety check myself before we wrap it.
Right, right. All right. We're gonna get into some single arm rows here and some leg lifts to finish up. It's gonna be wonderful. For the leg lifts, I might suggest some sort of balance aid, whether that's a kitchen counter or a chair or a stall bar if you have those in your house. If you do, I want to know where you live. Well, I won't use that bell. So some single arm rows here. Pulling is a hard task at home, especially if you don't have anything to hang or pull off of. This is a good way to substitute a little bit. I'm going to set up in my staggered hinge position, and I'm going to be taking my bell. Just watch for a second. I'm going to fake grip my bell, pack my shoulder by retracting it with those muscles alone, and then pulling through my lat so that my arms ends up about in line with my body. My elbow is bent 90-ish degrees. I don't want to close that gap too much, otherwise you're using your bicep too much. Return to the floor, keeping that blade set. We'll repack our shoulder on every row. Let's aim for about 3. Not huge reps, but slow and controlled. Stagger step, hinge at the hips, and square up yourself to the floor. I have my back heel up. Ian has his down. Preference is yours. Choice is yours. Grip your bell with a straight elbow, brace your abs, and pull it off the floor, but don't bend your elbow. Now retract your blade, pulling it behind you. Keep your blade there. Pull through your lat like you're juicing an orange in your armpit. Hold, extend your arm, keep your blade there. Now, let your blade wrap around, retract it back, row through lat. Keep the blade there as your arm extends. One more time. Protract blade, retract blade, row. Arm goes down, controlled, set that bell down. Stand up without. Drip on the floor in front of you. Same thing, other side. Stagger stance. Hinge yourself forward the hips, nice flat back. Find the bell, brace your abs, pack your shoulder, lift the bell off the floor with that straight elbow. Retract your blade first. Pull through lat, hold. Blade stays, arm extends, blade protracts. Pull it to retract, then pull through the arm. Repeat. Protract blade, retract blade, row. Arm extends, controlled put down. Whoa, those were hard. All right. Some leg lifts from standing. Thank you. Sorry, I was also just gathering my thoughts there. Side. All right, from standing, tall on the inside leg. Start pulling that outside leg up to that low ankle position. So your big toe is on your inside malleolus there. Tall on the inside leg, knees are pointed forward. From here, place your hand on your quad. Don't let your quad move. Slowly extend at the knee. Hold it. 5. Pull your kneecap up. Straighten your leg. Point your toes. 3, 2. Push your quad into your hand as you close that leg. Could you lift that leg a little bit higher? Slide the toe up the leg. Same thing. Hand on quad. Don't let the quad drop as you slowly extend at the knee. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Bend at the knee, returning that back under. Maybe you have one more lift off and one more extension. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knee. Brush it back to underneath you. Put it down. Same thing, other side. Standing up tall. Sorry, I'm blocking you. Tall on the inside leg. Point your outside leg foot and bring that toe to your medial malleolus, or your little ankle bone there. Hips are forward, butt is squeezed. Hand on quad. Slowly extend at the knee without letting the quad move or drop. Straighten that knee, pulling your kneecap up. Try to straighten from the back of your knee too. 2, 1. Bend, pulling that lower leg back underneath you. Maybe it can slide up a little bit more. Hand on leg. Tension, slowly straighten. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Bend, crushing it back to center. One more lift. If you lift it, don't let the quad drop. Extend, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bending, brushing straight back behind you, and relax. Whew. Let's do another set of our rows. I'm going to use this lovely prop here and do some rows with my hand on the chair. If I was doing this at home, I'd probably be using my couch or my coffee table or an ottoman right now. You can do it on your own body, but I like putting my hand on something. Okay, 3 rows again. Grip your bell, pack your shoulder, don't bend your elbow, but retract your blade and pull the bell off the floor. From there, pull through your lat, pause, try to pull that blade back even more. Arm extends, protract blade, retract, row, hold. 2, 1. Arm extends, protract, retract, pull. 2, 1. Arm extends, controlled put down. Good work. Same thing other side. Oh my goodness, I just looked down. Drippy. I have a tie-dye shirt on. All right, stagger those feet. If you are leaning like me, make sure that top shoulder is packed here. Grip the bell, don't bend the elbow, retract the blade. Then pull, juice that armpit, arm extends, blade goes forward, use its muscles to pull it back, then row, arm extends, blade protracts, blade retracts, one last pull, hold, 2, 1, arm extends, and rest on the ground. Great. One more set of leg lifts here. Pardon? Yeah. Ian just said we're lateral, aren't we? This is true, Ian. Grab your balance aid if you'd like. Standing beside it, tall inside leg. Let's roll that foot up again to find the ankle bone. Now take that leg and send it open, trying to make the number 4. Hold this, don't get dumpy in this side. Hand on quad, slowly extend the knee and hold. 4, 3, 2, bend, return it to where you got it. Maybe it slides up a bit. I should be seeing your inseam this whole time. Go again. Extended the knee. Point the toe. 3, 2, bend it back under. Do you have one more lift up? One more extension. Hold. 4, 3, 2, bend it. Pull it back to center. Brush it back behind you. Extend and let it rest. What? Oh, cut on your pants. You need some spandex. Switch sides. Whew. Tall, tall. Slurp into that straw. Bend the outside leg. Find that little ankle bone. Open to a figure 4. Check in with this butt cheek. It should still be tucked in. Hand on quad. Slowly extend at the knee. Hold. 4, 3, 2, bend, returning that back to center. Can it slide up the leg a little bit? Again, extend and hold. 4, 3, 2, bend back to center. Last lift up. Last extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, bend, pull it to center, brush it back, relax.
Brush or rush?
Brush, rush. Brushy rush back. Shake it out. Well, that was wonderful. Let's come down and say goodbye. Oh, we got this lovely new camera that's probably giving you great detail of our sweat output.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
We're happy with the lighting.
Yeah.
We're very happy to share our practice with you, so thank you for following along.
Yes, we'll do it again tomorrow morning at our recharge and restore practice. Saturday morning is our handstands, and Sunday is the morning routine. Anytime in the archives for some kettlebell videos, go there. What did you want to add?
And just what we did today a little bit. We've made 2 pressing videos, so stay tuned for new episodes of presses and points for balances with me, and follow a very challenging hip kettlebell workout with Lauren coming soon. So stay tuned. Maybe check the links in this archive comment section as well.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Until then, stay strong and stay cool.
We try.
Bye.
Goodbye.